Okay, we are not live. I can't find.
We are recording an episode.
Yes,
because it's more time efficient and it helps.
Yeah, and we can always do editing and stuff. Why am I not seeing the open the document? The frick?
Anyway, so hello everybody. This is Prayer Time Ramble. We created this podcast because I have it as my senior project, and mainly because we believe our rambling will be beneficial to us and to you. So, we're gonna start in with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and thank you for this night that we're recording this episode. So the main topics we're going to be discussing, well, you already know it, but like they're just like problems in everyday life, and what the Bible has to say about it. Because you gave us this whole book full of answers, but like a lot of people just like skin place like, Lord, how do I do this? It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible, So thank you for the Bible, and we're going to be reading the Bible as well today and looking at problems and solutions, Lord. And so we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. All right. So mark your calendars for the 9th of November next week, because we will be doing these episodes weekly, every day at not every day, but like every Sunday.
Depending on
we're gonna be posting episodes on Sunday. Yeah.
Started as live streams. That was too hectic for life. Mm-hmm. Now we're doing pre-recorded.
Yeah. Which I missed the floated head things. So when we started, this is actually the first time starting the episode. And so the camera was so up high to where it was only floating heads. We're like, we missed that. We were like, oh man.
It made me feel like a midget. Yeah. But that's not quite far off from the truth. My hair's doing a thing.
So the topic last week was chronic stress, and I'm feeling like we could touch up a bit more on chronic stress and what the Bible has to say about it. And then we're just going to talk about everyday problems, that people have, either emotionally, sometimes physically. I'm not really, because it's like more of a broader thing to talk about physically.
Oh, like chronic stress?
Yeah, that can definitely take a toll on a body, honestly.
Physically, it has some things that it does physically to people.
Yeah.
Like I think last week, we were talking about how it. I keep turning out of the camera. Here, if I just do this and go back a little bit further than you, then I can do this little turn to look at you, because I am not good at looking at the camera. Anyways, so last week we talked about the physical stuff. I think we talked a little bit about it. Like it gives people, like physically, it gives people migraines and like some migraines. Trying to remember all the things. Migraines. What else?
It weakens your immune system.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah. And digestive problems. Oh, that explains why I had a stomachache before we started this, because I'm like, oh man, I'm so scared to do this.
Yeah.
Which is odd. I wasn't that scared to do the live stream, but I was more scared to do the episode.
The pre-recorded. Odd. Yeah. I find pre-recorded stuff easier, because you can ramble and cut out whatever you mess up and paste a new piece in. And you can, if you make a mess up and say somebody's full name, it's not live on the internet forever.
My bad. That was literally the first thing I said last time was somebody's full name.
Yeah.
I'm like, anyways. So, yeah.
Okay.
Changes in appetite, substance abuse, social withdrawal, effects of chronic stress chronic stress can have significant negative effects on health, including increased risk of heart
disease, stroke, high
yeah.
blood pressure, all the fun heart problems that I might have. I don't have any heart
I always
problems.
worry about your father. That's why, because like he always has.
Oh, because he has the little bit of left side heart failure. Yeah, he's fine.
Weakened immune system, increased inflation,
inflammation, digestive problems, mental health disorders, obesity. Sorry.
If we had increased inflation every time we get stressed, we'd be like that lady on the third Harry Potter that just was a big balloon.
Oh.
We just watched Harry Potter today, and the lady that was like bad trashing Harry Potter's mom and dad turned into a balloon, and I was like, "Oh, you deserve that."
Aunt Petunia. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was Aunt Petunia. She's not one of my favorites.
Yeah. She was not mine.
Wait till we get to the next one. You will hate her even more than Aunt Petunia. You'll have to wait and see.
Oh.
She's the one that everybody hates, no matter who. If you be like, hey, do you like this person? No one will ever say that they do. Sorry, I'm a nerd.
Management of chronic stress. So identify and reduce stressors, analyze your daily routine, and identify potential stressors. Practice stress-reducing techniques like exercising, meditation, yoga, deep breathing, praying.
None of those help. Well, praying helps. But like, I have
meditation. I don't really know what meditation much is. But like,
I have what I fondly like to call testing anxiety. I don't take tests well, and I learned that.
I'm more good at hands-on testing. Than like on paper, where I have to read
any kind of testing.
Problem,
I hate tests. Tests are the worst. I have testing anxiety. I discovered this recently. And like I love my teachers are all very amazing, or have been all been very amazing. And tried to help me with my testing anxiety problems. And none of their solutions helped. Until the day I went to take the test I took for math, and the day I finally passed it, I sat down and prayed right before I went in there.
Yeah.
Like, I got there like half an hour early and just wandered the campus praying right before I went in. And I passed. I still was freaking out throughout the entire thing, but I can attest prayer helps.
I either go for a run, I pray, or I don't know. There's not a lot of ways for me to like avoid stress. I do other stuff. I'm not saying I avoid it because it's still on my mind, but like I do other stuff to like help the battle that's going on in my mind.
Mm-hmm. I just distract myself most of the time. I distract myself so I stop thinking about it, and then I feel less stressed out. And then I get done with whatever I was stressed out about, and it hits me again, and I go, and melt into a puddle.
Because like some of the things that are like really, really hard for other people come easy to me. But then what's very easy to other people, it comes very hard to me. And so
you can join the camera.
I'm like,
oh man. More water. Hang on. I'll be back.
But yeah. So that's definitely a struggle that's definitely a struggle in my life. I know with stress is like some people like they get stressed out about having like 99 problems on their hand or 99 things that they're thinking about, and it stresses them out. But when they have like a couple things on their mind, it stresses them out. Me, I could have so many things, which great because like I'm always busy. And everyone's like, oh, you must be so stressed out. No, I'm not. Because, like, I got all these problems, but, like, I got a system and I'm organized. So it doesn't stress me out that much.
People look at the way that I do things and go, how are you not stressed out? And I go, oh, I am. I just have a way of.
It's my process.
Yeah, it's a process.
But if I have only 2 things on my mind, I start losing my mind. Like, I'm, like, stressed.
Like, if you don't have the voices in your head?
No. Voices?
You don't have voices in your head?
No. Oh, I have mine, and that's it.
Oh.
Okay, actually, no. So I do have the librarian. Her voice in my.
You're a librarian?
Yes. So whenever we're reading a book or anything, her voice makes it sound interesting. So if the book is not interesting, or if I'm like reading a math book or whatever, I use her voice to make it interesting.
Huh.
It works.
Interesting. I have voices. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, it's probably good.
Probably.
It's what I fondly like to call the ADHD voices.
I thought
my mind is constantly going a million miles an hour. There's never not something in my head.
Well, I think of it as with the 99 problems and then like the just couple problems. When I only have like a couple problems or a couple things I'm doing, it stresses me out. And I don't know why, but I came up with an analogy that is like related to it. We're off track again. But listen.
I was just laughing at the way that you said analogy.
Analogy? Analogy? Okay.
Sorry.
But I'm not really the best at it, but I'm also not the worst at it either, is long distance running. I really much enjoy it, but I notice why I'm not so great at tag. I'm not so great at tag because I have to keep stopping. I have to keep stopping, and then I just like get so tired out because I have to keep stopping, and But I feel like that's like represents the couple problems. But like when I'm long distance running and I'm running continuously until it's the end. That represents the 99 problems. Like I'm faster, I'm more efficient.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. I feel like
I've never heard of it put that way. But I also don't really, I don't know, I don't run. Mm-hmm. So I probably should, though.
The corners are the worst, honestly. I can just tell you that.
Yeah. I wish I was better at things, certain things, some things that will be required in my where I want to go with life.
All I can say is that like 2 years ago, I need a napkin or one of those tissues over there. 2 years ago, like when I started track, I hated running, but now I love it because like it's just relaxing. So that's track.
I need to run more.
Just running can like just erase everything, all the problems out of my mind. I just don't think about them.
The only time I've ever been able to run any significant amount of distance was when I put both headphones in and was blasting like upbeat music.
That's true.
The music distracts me from the pain that my body is.
My only fear in track when we're running, I do really well with music in, but
you're not supposed to have.
No, we're allowed to have it. It's just we don't have a track, and so we run on the road, and there's cars, and so I'm afraid I'm gonna get ran over because somebody does not care.
I feel like here, I feel like people would care.
There's been so many times where I've been so scared, or somebody has called my name to like have me move out of the road, and I'm like, oh, I didn't hear that, but I need the motivation. I'm like, anywho. So, yeah, not the greatest. Does scare the daylight out of me.
Somebody did that to me the other day at work. He walked in and was like, "Hey," and it was Halloween. And he walked into the kitchen, went boo, and I turned around, went ah, and he's like, you didn't hear me walk in? I'm like, no, I was getting milk.
I was getting the milk.
I was trying to restock the fridge. Anyways, yeah, that's my Halloween stories. And then Noelle scared me that same day.
That's classic Noelle.
She snuck into the house and like walked up to my room, and my door was like open just like a little bit, and she went boop and like jumped through the door. Anyways, we should probably go back to the topic that we were supposed to be on.
So I don't even know what meditation really is. Nobody's explained it to me. And then yoga's relaxing. I see yoga as just stretching.
Anyways.
But like I'm Christian, so I don't really, honestly I was raised to believe like that meditation is evil and stuff, and so I'm like
depends
Go
on
ahead.
Okay, sorry. So the Bible does talk about meditation. It tells you to meditate on, I believe it's the meditate on the word. I don't know. I would double check.
Then again,
meditation is basically sitting there. It's sitting there and emptying everything out of your mind.
So like running. So running.
Running can be a form of meditation.
All right.
Listening to music can be a form of meditation.
Do not get distracted. Anywho.
What can be another form of meditation? Painting. Anything with like painting, crocheting, knitting.
Crocheting and painting are the times when I can take a break, but focus on my problem. It does not empty everything.
Meditation can be either empty everything out of your mind, or it can be like just a time to like chill.
Yeah.
Like to just relax and to not worry about anything. Just to let everything that's like stressing you out go in a box in the corner and not come out for like half hour, however long you're meditating for.
Practice. Get enough sleep. Sleep is important, but don't sleep too much because that's not good either. I immediately thought of you. I was like,
hey, I sleep the perfect amount.
I know you sleep too much sometimes.
Sometimes I don't sleep enough.
That's fair.
Meditation.
My hair goes insane. Like it's insanely curly. I'm thinking of doing like really fancy braids.
So if you go like,
yeah.
This is what Psalms 49:3. My mouth will speak words of wisdom. The meditation of my heart will give you understanding.
Okay.
There was another one. May my meditation be pleasing to him as I rejoice in the Lord. Psalms 104:34. Anyways, that's what the Bible has to say about meditation. That's 2 verses.
It's like 7 to 9 hours. Get enough sleep. Yeah. Eat a healthy diet. Focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and protein.
It talks about meditation.
So depending on your work and your career, what you do, it can a lot affect the amount of hours you get of sleep and your diet.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Even my little coffee shop job, I don't eat enough, probably. I'm also abandoned. I don't feed myself well.
Like 19. I know. You're not abandoned. You're an adult.
I know, but my family abandoned me.
They didn't.
Yeah, they left me
for like a couple days. They went to. Anywho.
They left me for a week. I don't feed myself well on my own. That's why I keep inviting people
every
to the
time.
House.
Yeah. Every time.
That is literally why I've been inviting people over to the house.
I'm abandoning
so that
you.
I feed myself.
I'm abandoning you. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to talk about.
I got notes in there.
Oh, okay. Where did we leave off? Healthy eating?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Eat healthy. See, let's start with seek professional help. If stress is overwhelming or interferes with daily life, consider talking to a therapist or a counselor. I am the therapist of my friend group. I don't know if any of them would agree with me. A couple of my friends might. I don't know. I don't know if Jessica would. I'll have to ask her. Um, I have been labeled as the friend group therapist. Um, Anyways, it is important to note that chronic stress is a common condition, and there are effective ways to manage it. By understanding its causes, symptoms, and management strategies, you can reduce its impact on your health and well-being. That is true. Not that I have chronic stress, but when I am stressed out, there are things that are helpful. Um, on short on short timescales, the stress response restores the body's balance. Wait, what? On short timescales, the stress response restores the body's balance. Over long periods of time, stress leads to imbalance, says Burke. Burke? Research shows that chronic stress is associated with such health issues as muscle tension, digestive problems, headaches, weight gain or loss, trouble sleeping, heart disease, I don't know what that word is, but susceptibility to cancer, high blood pressure, and stroke. None of those things are good. Um, People who have cardiovascular disease can experience chronic stress related to their health condition and associated medical com- I don't know how to say that word either. Wow. Big words. Anyways, being a caregiver for a partner with a chronic health condition can be a major source of chronic stress too. We asked Burke about chronic stress and its impact on our bodies. Columbia Doctors. I don't know who Columbia Doctors is. Jessica found all of this information. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about chronic stress, other than the fact that when I get stressed out, there are things that are helpful, like praying, reading the Bible. I am a pastor's kid. That is the pastor's kid answer to a lot of things. Hmm, um, there's a lot. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to think of things that are wordable. Um, Wordable? What the heck? Yeah, um I think I should start a podcast that's just me jammering. Yammering? Jammering? Jabbering? What's the right word there? Probably, yeah. Oh gosh, that was caught on camera. That was a full on in my head conversation. Wow. There's no context to that there. That was my brain agreeing that yammering was the right word to use with that last sentence. Like 3 sentences ago. Anyways. Let's see. Are you sleeping restlessly, feeling irritable or moody, forgetting little things, feeling overwhelmed and isolated? Don't worry, we've all been there. You're probably just stressed out. Stress isn't always a bad thing. It can be handy for a burst of extra energy and focus, like when you're playing a competitive sport or have to speak in public. But when it's continuous, the kind most of us face day in and day out, it usually begins to change your brain. Chronic stress is like being overworked or having arguments at home. Chronic stress, like being overworked or having arguments at home, can affect brain size, its structure, and how it functions, right down to the level of your genes. Stress begins with something called the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis. Don't quote me on that. The first word, though, because I don't know big fancy words. Anyways, a series of interactions between endocrine glands in the brain and in the kidney. Your kidney gets affected with stress. Fun. Anyways, which controls your body's reaction to stress. Look at that. Look at me go. I'm talking somewhat successfully. When your brain detects a stressful situation, your HPA axis is instantly activated and releases a hormone called cortisol, which primes your body for instant action. Cortisol makes me feel buff. Yeah! I heard the word buff, and so I'm like, cortisol. Yeah. That's where I left. That's where I was at, was cortisol. Oh! The chair slides. It goes, wee! I want to.
No chair was hurt in this process.
No chairs or backdrops were hurt in the process of the making of this video. Sorry, I just want it to. There. Makes you feel a little better. Anyways. Okay, so do you have any thoughts on cortisol?
I wasn't here.
Anyways, we got to the I was trying to read big fancy words, and failed. So
you failed.
Yeah, like the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis.
Hypothalamus.
Hypo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hypothalamus.
Hypothalamus.
Thalamus. Yeah. That thing. The thing in your brain that it's a brain thing, I think.
Okay. I'm always interested in how the brain works. It's great.
Brains are weird. Oh, did you know chronic stress can affect the size of your brain and how it functions?
I have a big brain.
Yeah, bigger than mine. We do know for a fact that my brother has a brain. We have pictures of it.
Alright, let's be nice to your brother.
He's my brother.
I don't know, last time we bullied him, your mom told us to stop.
Well, that's my mother. She's not here.
Actually, she told you to stop. She never told me anything.
She told me to stop to be nice to my brother.
Yeah.
So that has nothing to do with you. You can be as mean as you want. I am giving you permission to be mean to my brother.
I guess the brother was the only thing hurt in this process.
The brother.
Of making the video.
But he's not here. Emotionally.
What
emotions?
It's true, actually. He'd be proud of that comment. Anyway,
I should probably snip this little ramble out and toss it.
Oh
trash.
no, it's
no.
Definitely it should be in there. Honestly, it's a great ramble.
Okay. I started where? Where did I start?
Oh,
something with cortisol. Alzheimer's.
Oh wait, hold on. It says cortisol can literally cause your brain to shrink in size. So I would have a very small brain.
Sorry.
That makes sense. So I got a small head, kinda. I don't know.
I also have a small head.
That makes sense. This is the math is mathing right here.
What math? I didn't know we were doing math.
Well, we both suck at math.
That might have something to do with the brain size.
The effects of stress may filter right down to your brain's DNA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what that means. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, so like, wait, yeah. So I was watching this YouTube video and I got it, and I cited the source, so I can tell you after I read it. An experiment showed that the amount of nurturing a mother rat provides its newborn baby plays a part in determining how a baby responds to stress later in life. The pups of nurturing moms turn out less sensitive to stress because their brains are more developed to cortisol receptors, which sticks to cortisol and dampen the stress response. The pups of negligent
moms negligent.
Anyhow, moms, neglect their children, had the opposite outcome, and so became more sensitive to stress throughout life. So this is just a study. This is just a test that was ran for rats and seeing how they process. These are considered epigenic changes, meaning that they affect which genes are expressed without directly changing the genetic code. And these changes can be reversed if how stress affects your brain. Madhumita Murgi. So that was a source. You can find it on YouTube. And I think there should be a transcript on our videoing process. I think there should be in one of the settings. I don't know, like how stress affects your brain. Madhumita Murgia. The moms are swapped. Okay, so they have this little experiment where they have, I think, let me just read it. But there's a surprising results. The epigenetic changes caused by one single mother rat were passed down to many generations of her rats afterwards. So one mother rat that has its babies, right? She neglects
those ones.
For example, she neglects one of the baby rats, but she tends to all the other ones. All the other ones, they're like coping with stress, and this is just an experiment with rats.
Doesn't.
And the other one, no, it tends. So when it's, for example, if that one's a female and she has baby rats, she'll do the same exact thing her mother did.
Oh,
that's what the experiment was.
Generational. Like generational trauma.
Mm-hmm.
That's another fun topic.
Yeah. So
that I've done a little bit of research on, not enough to really talk about it.
The epigenetic changes caused by one single mother were passed down to many generations of rats after her. In other words, these results of actions were inheritable. It's not all bad news, though. There are many ways to reverse what cortisol does to your stressed brain. The most powerful weapons are exercises and meditation, which involve breathing deeply and being aware and focused of your surroundings. Both of these activities decrease your stress and increase the size of the hippocampus, thereby improving your memory.
We should put a diagram of the brain like on here somewhere.
We should.
And like get a little pointing stick and go, this is the part of the brain we're talking about.
We should do that. Which
at some point. Not like now, but like.
So when the brain is really, really stressed, it does something to your memory. Or like if you've gone through a very like either a traumatic
PTSD.
Well, yeah, so like
along the like
your memory erases it from your brain.
Oh yeah.
And
no, that's a trauma response.
Yeah. So if you can't remember specifically what you're stressed out about or about something, when you know you've learned it or you know you experienced
or like
it, but you forget. It's like one of those like little childhood memories.
Yeah, that you like you know happened because there's photographic evidence of it, but you can't remember it.
Yeah.
It's a trauma response that happens a lot to children. Like kids tends to be something that like as kids get older, there are things that their brain just won't let them remember because it was painful.
Yeah. So like when a parent looks at it and like, oh, there's nothing. What are you talking about? Like memory erase or whatever because of that, they think you're being dramatic. But then they don't realize like the child's brain, what they thought of it at the time.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's brain reacts to things very differently.
Mm-hmm. And so
I know this is weird, but you know, I forget what is it an MRI? No,
brain
it's that the brain scan where like my brother had one.
Yeah,
recently where like they stuck little things to his head. They stuck stickers to his head to read his brain, like what his brain was doing.
I'm just trying to picture it. Hold on.
There's a picture of him with all the little things stuck to his head. Anyways, so I want to do that and like have like different scenarios.
I don't
like
leave my brain alone.
No. So I want to see how my brain reacts to certain scenarios. Like if it's like a stressful situation, if it's not a stressful situation, if it's like you would be happy here, or oh no, this would be terrifying for you. Like I want to see what my brain would do. Like that's the only reason. I want to see what my brain does in those situations. Is that weird? I don't know. The brains are cool.
I feel like I would jump out of a plane easier than I would jump off of a rock climbing wall. It's so odd.
I want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Sounds like so much fun.
So when I'm thinking of jumping out of an airplane, which I really want to do, I don't see the fear in it. And it's so odd because I won't have a safety net. When rock climbing, you have a safety net. You have like one of those things
you have a harness, with a rope.
Which I don't trust those harnesses for some reason, and I don't know.
No, I would if I knew that there was a safety net and something was gonna catch me, I would happily jump off of that.
I would not.
The parachutes and stuff.
Like I don't enjoy jumping off a rock climbing thing. I'd rather just like climb down.
Jumping off of rocks into the river. Whee! So much fun, especially when it's really tall.
Like
I like the adrenaline.
Well, that's the
like
thing. I
because it gets your blood pumping, and like it gets your heart pumping, and it's so much fun. It makes you feel alive.
When we went down that river flow, I think so. Okay, so we went.
Oh yeah, that was
no,
fun.
I'm talking about like previous like times before that when we had like a floaty thing. With the church.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did not really enjoy that because like I was with so we had like there was 2 tubes connected and I was with this other girl and she was in front of me, but like she weighed a lot more than I did, and so when she jumped off of the rock, honestly if I wasn't in that tube I could have moved, but it like there was this pointy rock and my knee because she was a lot heavier than I was and my body was strapped in too. And so like I'm thinking if I were just not in a tube and I just had a life jacket, it would have been much more better. It would have been
the
much.
last one that I went on? Like the last class one that happened? Like the most recent one?
I don't know if it's
because the most recent one I was in a kayak.
The most
that was a
recent
lot of
one
fun.
I was in a kayak, so like
Oh,
I think it's the one.
The one before?
Yeah.
I don't think I was there for that one. I think I was busy doing something. I don't know. Because I've missed a couple of those raft trips.
I think we've only had 2, like within the past 4 years.
I think we've done 3. I just wasn't there for one.
Then I wasn't there for the other one.
Anyways.
Yeah.
One was a youth group, like a Sunday afternoon youth group thing, and we all went to the Hazens, I think. Went to their spot. Got off the river at their little...
Yep, I was not there for that.
Oh,
but
okay.
I do not like being in situations where I cannot control my body.
Yeah, no.
I do not like that. So
I don't.
Hence the reason with the rock climbing, because I'm strapped in on harness. I'd rather just climb down. I do not want to jump down because Anyway, we're talking too much into this. You guys get the gist. And that looks like the end of
Is
my
that
notes.
all of the things that you had?
Yeah, that's the end of my notes. I mean, we could go over the Bible verses we had for last week.
Oh yeah.
And just look at.
There were a couple that
one Bible verse and talk about it, because we have some time. And then I just have to even though rock climbing, I don't. Again, I'd rather climb down. I do not want to jump off, even though there's a safety net. But then God tells me hey, my life, you're in my hands. So you're fine. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a life.
If it happens, it happens. But also the whole this could be painful.
Right. Yeah.
But
then again, you also have to learn to make.
If
good
you go
decisions.
to what was it? Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. I think, if I quoted that correctly. Give me 1 second. I will look it up.
Because if you just do, then again, it's kind of your fault if you just do something unsafe, say, falling out of or running out of an airplane, while it's in the air. But if you don't have any safety gear, then it goes back to the rock climbing. But if you don't have any safety gear, it's kind of dumb, because you're just jumping out, and then gravity is affecting your way of moving your body. But at that point, that was your decision. So
with parachuting and jumping out of airplanes with those with all of that gear is going to be more restricting to your bodily movements than a harness and a rope on a rock wall.
Yeah.
With that harness and rope on the rock wall, you can move more.
Yeah.
And you can flail and try and catch yourself on nothing.
I guess that's just my input.
But if you're gonna go skydiving or something, all of that equipment, you're in a full they have jumpsuits, and they have this giant backpack, and you're strapped to someone else. For at least for the first couple of times you jump out of an airplane, you are strapped to someone else. So there's not a lot you can do. You're stuck.
You're making me sound like a baby about it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just rather jump out of a plane than go rock climbing.
I have not gone rock climbing.
I like rock climbing, but I'd rather do
rock climbing recently.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
And I can't go with them because it's on Mondays and I got school. Otherwise, I would go with the gang. But
I haven't, because I don't have time.
But if it's a holiday, heck yeah, I'll do that.
Heck yeah, let's go, brother. Anyways.
I'm waiting for one of those holidays, man. Yeah. Oh, one of my favorites. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you.
I know it popped up when I just typed a little stress. I just typed stress into the search bar on my phone, and that was one of the ones that popped up on me.
So like sometimes when you feel like nobody in the world cares for you, it's just like, hey, I got a creator who created me, and he's like, cast all your worries and anxieties on me. But even though there's people that care for you and love you, right now you're feeling this way, so I'm there for you. Remember, this is what I wrote down like 100 million years ago.
The Earth's not that old.
Okay. It was an exaggeration.
Hey,
you got the gist.
Yes.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Back when the book was originally written in
But like
Hebrew and Greek.
You were in the womb, I knew you. And so
he knit me together in my mother's womb.
Yep.
Wherever that one is. That's Psalm something. I think.
That was Jeremiah.
No, was it? Hang on. Let me just.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah.
Hang on. Wait. What was it? He knit.
It's something about the womb. Before I created you, I knew you. Maybe. We'll search.
Oh, I was right. For he created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Psalm 139:13.
I'm gonna look in Jeremiah and see what I was singing. It might be both right. I don't know.
Yeah. It's right there.
Hold up. All they can see is the screen.
Wait. See? It's right there. It's a highlighted one.
People with glasses can't even see that.
I can't even read that. Dang. Anyways. Oh, here. If we go turn the brightness down, maybe? Oh, yeah. That works. Oh, I hate this. It still isn't really.
Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you.
Oh.
Before you were born, I set you apart. And so in this sense, he was talking to Jeremiah. So he said, I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. But so before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1.
Something?
Jeremiah 1:5.
1:5?
Yeah.
Ooh, 1:5. That's a good one. I like that one.
So do I.
It is 4:21.
Oh, we should get
there is youth group in like half an hour, and I told people that I would be there early.
Because we were voluntold to make coffee.
Because I was voluntold to do coffee. I also told Rachel that I would be there at like 4:30.
Look at the beanie hat. Heck yeah.
It's a nice beanie. It's a nice beanie for a start. Yeah. I'm currently working on a beanie. But
yeah, we need to pray first.
True.
Do you want to pray us out or should I?
Oh, I can.
How about we make it a routine where I start us in and you pray us out?
I pray us out?
Either one or we switch off.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out words. Give me a second here to think. What do I want to say?
What do I want to?
Okay, thanks. I am not good at like, here, you pray. I'm not good at I have to think about it before I actually say it. Sorry.
You're good. Lord, thank you for letting the episode go well, and we did a lot of rambling, and we talked in your word, and we talked about chronic stress, and we rambled a lot more than what we were supposed to, mainly because I didn't come up with a lot of resource for us to look at, but thank you for letting us do this, and thank you for guiding us in your word, and hopefully it's very impactful to other people. In Jesus' name, amen. Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right, everyone have a good night.
Bye. Bye.